Hey y'all, and welcome back to Divinely Feminine. So I'm hearing that you trying to stop it from happening, but you gotta let it happen. You gotta let it happen. You cannot stop what's going to happen because it was going to happen the entire time. Whatever it is you're trying to stop from happening, you have to know that it was going to happen anyway. This is an inevitable event, inevitable event that is taking place. You know how they say, divine timing or destined or fated events. This is destined and fated. Events like this is destined and fated. Divine timing for situations like this is the actual meaning of destined and fated and divine timing. Then whatever this situation is that is playing out for you, because I see that you feel like you got a hold on it, or you think you got a hold on it, right? And that's the trick. You've been fooled into thinking that you got a hold on the situation when you don't. When the whole entire time it was meant to combust. It's how it was meant to happen. It was meant to go boom. It was meant to go boom. All right, so let's see. Ten of Wands, the Lovers. Maybe having a a fated event. Divine timing is taking place with you and a lover here, okay? Where things are taking a turn. You guys had a time limit on approaching a situation or approaching life or, um, handling situations together. Okay, you two were supposed to work hand in hand to get things resolved through one another. Okay, through utilizing one another's energy. And if you saw the opportunity to do so, too bad. They're showing me the Alice in Wonderland rabbit with the time, right? Time is up. When time is up, it's time is up. There's nothing else that you can do about it. The time is done. The Ten of Wands here. You're at the 10. Okay? You're about to start back at the 1. There is a new beginning that needs to happen, and it doesn't have to do with this person. This contract is over with. There is no longer a contract here with this person. See, you have the Fool. That's what I was about to say. The Fool, you about to start back at the Fool energy. That's what I should have said the first time before I said the Ace of Wands. But I wanted you guys to follow me where I was going. You're going back to the Fool. You're going back to the start of it all. You're going back into the unknown. Here, you're about to step off the ledge and go into the unknown. Wild, untamed, and don't know what's coming your direction, don't know what's coming your way, because you see, you're ignoring your intuition here. You're ignoring, your colleague. You're ignoring your ally trying to guide you. You out here focusing on whatever you feel like this relationship was about, or whatever unnecessary distractions that had you bamboozled and fooled, thinking that believing that this was a divine or divinely guided relationship in a soulmate type of way, and it wasn't. I don't even believe in the soulmates and all that type of stuff. I believe in frequencies, and I believe in the time of when you yourself pulls yourself closer and near first, and then there comes a person that comes along. Okay? That's if you want it. That's if you want a person. It could be your life's work as your companion. It could be your dog as your companion. It could be happiness as your companion. Anything here could be your companion or soulmate in this lifetime. Okay? Soulmate means to completely be an enjoyable, excuse me, y'all, be an enjoyable process for you, experience for you, something that you would continuously um, venture into or want to be or live within, because it is something that accesses you on the inside. Hope you guys are following me when I'm saying this, okay? I probably sound a little off and coldy, but that's okay. I'm getting over a cold, but that's what I'm saying here, okay? Y'all y'all. For some of y'all at y'all are at the 9 of Wands, but you're in the 10 of Wands energy. Okay, you're having tower moments, you're having dreams, you're having premonitions about things, right? See that 10 of Wands? They keep staying here. Okay, yeah, you're having dreams here. Everything is coming full circle here with the world. Everything is coming full circle. Okay, you're getting a lot of dreams, a lot of premonitions, a lot of um, epiphanies. Okay, like moments that feel fated and destined to happen. Like, these epiphanies, they feel like 707. They feel like they are destined to happen. Like, I was meant to see this. You're being guided to certain things, certain places. You're in certain situations where you're being told to go or be at a certain place at a certain time so that you can hear something, see something, you know, um, those type of situations, so that you can't deny it anymore. You need to see it in the physical, right? That's what the universe said. Oh, you want to see it in the physical? I'm gonna show you in the physical. It was always going to be in a physical way after the fact that you accepted it on a spiritual level, or you were made aware. You were able to see, use your spiritual eyes to see the situation for what it was. The moon, for you to see without seeing. Okay, see the path without physically seeing it. This crab is here unbeknownst to the two dogs because they looking up at the moon. All right, so let's see. I just spent 8 minutes channeling. Let's get this message out. What is this? Back at the Fool again. So we got Justice, and we got the Queen of Cups here. Yeah, you about to combust. Okay, I feel the energy of, you about to explode. The evidence that be quiet. Just be quiet. Just be quiet. You're not meant to tell nobody. You ain't meant to tell nobody what you see. You're not meant to tell nobody, what's being revealed to you. Okay? Be quiet about it. I feel the High Priestess energy. Be quiet about it. You got the 5 of Wands in reverse, 6 of Swords, and we got the Fool here. Okay? Like, just be quiet. Universe is saying, hush. Like, I'm showing you. Okay, I'm showing you. I'm divinely guiding you to situations here, to the situation. I'm showing you what is happening here. Okay? This is the justice system here. Okay? So, in the universal law, somebody has, the universe is showing you the records here of somebody or the situation, showing you the records here. In the universal laws, you're seeing what law here has been broken in this contract, or what law has not been taken seriously, or you're being shown. You could be a mixture of both, seeing what laws this person has trespassed against you in this contract, or what they've done or what they're doing on their side, where they feel like they're being sneaky or whatever the case may be. Okay, my nose is itchy, y'all. It could be a mixture here, but be quiet. You don't need to talk about it. You have the emperor here, and we have the fool. Be quiet about it. Play chess, not checkers. Okay? I'm hearing unscathed and untouched. Like, somebody thinks that they getting by with what they're doing, unscathed and untouched. They feel like, they're gonna get away with it. They're a wild card. They're a wild card when they're not around you. They're a wild card. Their life is wild. You just don't know it. Unbeknownst to you, right? Unbeknownst to you. You gotta have the emotional withdrawal here. All right? Play your position, allow the universe to continue to show you here what's going on. Okay? This situation could be involving children here as well. We have the Knave of Cups here. Okay? It could be, yeah, but I'm feeling like don't prematurely just bust out and say something, thinking that you know it all and you got it all. Don't step out there, okay? Don't step out there. You got Two of Pentacles, Two of Coins in reverse. Don't step out there, okay? Don't gamble. Play chess, not checkers, is what I'm hearing here. Yeah, we have a star that's coming up in reverse. The outcome is not going to be what you thinking or what you want it to be. You can see your solar plexus could be bothering you too. You can feel it in your gut. What's happening here? Yeah, we have the star is coming back up. You can feel it in your gut. Your health could be bothering you at the moment, like your gut. Okay, you're having a lot of dreams as well. The star is giving me that energy of the dreams, but you got Temperance here. Okay, this is Gabriel telling you to just wait it out, be quiet, wait it out. I'm here. Okay, you got angels on your side. Be quiet. Sit still. It may be uncomfortable for a little while, but I'll get you through this. We're going to get you through this. This is a process that needs to take place. This was supposed to been happen. If you're seeing the wrong, you're seeing the opposite side of what the contract was supposed to have been about, right? The two of you were supposed to have done whatever it was that you were supposed to have done with each other, get some things done. Okay? And it didn't happen that way. So therefore, you're seeing the breakup of the contract. So all of these events that were supposed to have taken place, utilizing one another's energy, you are starting to see, or you are seeing those events take place in the absence of the two of you. So you guys have no control over it anymore. When you had full well control over it, when the contract was drew up and written. So now you got all these pieces flying everywhere. The tower, is ripping. You tear some shit apart. The boulder is coming in. All these flying pieces every damn where the contract and people and situations are happening. It just feels like you have no freaking control over the situation. It feels like your person or the opposite person that has the upper hand, or and you're over here sitting here paranoid and feeling like feeling like you being spiritually attacked because you're all this shit flying everywhere. Yeah, Seven of Cups. You don't know what the hell going on. Got the Ace of Cups and it's coming up in reverse. Yeah. Like I said, I feel like, the Ace of Cups is a brand new emotional beginning. It is the cup number one. Okay, it's like the full energy, right? When you are first stepping into this cycle of emotional fulfillment. Okay, I'm also getting emotional. Um, what is the word? Reverence and responsibility. Okay, the cycle here. I feel like this cup was never taken seriously. It was always taken lightly. It was never filled up. It was played with light. You got the Seven of Cups and the Star, and it was played with a whole lot. It was taken for granted because it was always bullshit, flying monkey shit. Uh, always the topic at hand here instead of what was supposed to truly be happening here. This is a great responsibility here with the Ace of Cups energy, and it's in reverse. You saw the opportunity. The investment is bad. So therefore, you're not going to go down in all the other houses of the cups. You're not going to go down that story. You're not going to go to the Two of Cups, the Three of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Seven of Cups. You're not going to advance. You couldn't even get past holding your first cup here. What more? So we got the Five of Wands. I don't like take too many reverse, so we'll read it how it's gonna be. Okay. We're trying to yeah, using like rivalry energy, like I told you. Here, then we got the Three of Swords. I'm turning this shit upside down, not needing to. We got the Three of Swords here coming out. And then you got the Ace of Wands. See? Look at this reverse ass energy here that's going on. Look at this. How you gonna take action on something that you haven't even the Fool? How you gonna take action on something here that you can't even you haven't even filled the cup up? You understand what I'm trying to say? The flame here is more ignited. Action, right? The flame here is more ignited than the actual responsibility. Passion is more ignited than the responsibility here. Everybody feel like, oh, it's just emotions and blah blah. You know, that's what the cups are. It's all about, emotional fulfillment and blah. No, your emotions is your instincts, your intuition. It is the most important piece here. In this entire stage of life, you have to learn how to regulate your emotions so that you can listen and see, hear, feel your intuition. And here we have the Ace of Cups, a failed, this is a failed responsibility, a failed investment here. That's why the eternal flame could not burn here with the two of you or this situation, whoever it is here. Okay? This would be the eternal flame situation here with the Ace of Cups and the uh, Ace of Wands here. There was not going to be in the beginning. It was, a stop and start, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and then became conflicting to you to where you were upset about it. With the Five of Wands, you was upset, probably became jealous, irritable, pissed off, and you hid it. You were hurt. Three of Swords here. Okay? You wanted to catch the situation here. You wanted to see it for yourself. You wanted to know what was happening. It disturbed you. It bothered you that you couldn't see for yourself. You felt like you were trapped in this shit. Both of y'all. They're just on the other side of the spectrum. Take how it resonates. What is this? Yeah, we got the Six of Cups here. I heard tough crowd. Yeah. Feeling like some old baggage ass shit coming back. Ace of Swords. You know, you not even seeing the situation for what it is with the Ace of Swords. You're not even seeing the situation for what it is, right? Because you feeling like you still looking at it in the lenses of your old ass relationships. For some of you, stuck in the past. Had you not being able to sign over into this contract fully, you, them, Shem, whoever, couldn't even see the situation for what it is. You couldn't see it. You couldn't see the situation for what it is. You got magician energy. With the Ace of Swords, that should be a good combination. But with the energy that's here on the board, you weren't able to transmute this situation. You weren't utilizing your magician energy in the upright position because you felt like you didn't have all your pieces here. This is manipulation, okay? Or feeling manipulated. That's what I'm getting. Feeling like you were manipulated. You ever got the Five of Pentacles. Told you feeling you didn't have all the pieces here. Queen of Swords energy. Okay? Manipulation, mind games, trickery, foolery, playing around. You know, anything to win, to see what's going on, to get the results that you're looking for, but still not strong enough to move forward, to get out of this situation, or to call it quits, knowing that, or for some of you, you know, not being able to step in your divine path of what the, you know, of the contract, or divine energy, and say, hey, this shit, you know, this ain't it. I can't, you know, work out or transmute this energy with this person. So I got to call it quits with this situation with this person and call in somebody else to help me, you know, transmute whatever situation it was going to be with someone else. You weren't strong enough to do that because you got caught up in the person, you got caught up in the situation, you got caught up in this is love. Feeling like you're bigger than the program, some of y'all, or this person, whoever. I don't pick sides. Whoever was doing it was doing it. And that's just what it was. Whoever it was. Everybody been there. Can't get on my channel feeling like you're holier than thou. No. So we got the Chariot here. Like I said, you weren't able to move forward. You couldn't have called it quits. Been the boss and say, hell no, you know, the contract, I see it for what it is. All right. Let me call up my angels right quick. All right, let me put my intelligence in here. Let me have strength enough to move forward. Let me go ahead and ground myself, put myself in a different situation. King of Pentacles, King of Coins here. Let me put myself in a better situation with somebody else that'll, you know, help me take myself to the next level. Take me to the next level. Judgment energy, take me to the next level. Okay? Help me to ascend in this lifetime. We all are practicing with one another. Ain't nobody bigger than nobody else. Everybody practicing with each other. Everybody is utilizing everybody's energy to get to where they need to be on an individual level. Let's see what this contract was meant to be. I'm gonna get the Cosmic Journey oracles. I need to talk your shit oracles or something. I need to make something. Talk your shit oracle. What? Talk your shit. Do they got some talk your shit oracles? Somebody wasting your time. I'm seeing Summer Walker. I can't even begin to act like I know all of Summer Walker's songs or even a fraction of them. That girl be looking just like the other girl to me, you know. So I don't know. I gotta get into all that other stuff. I'm more of a basic R&B girl, and I like other genres and stuff. See, the activated ally. I told you who this person was supposed to be. I already said this, right? We know this already with people in contracts. We should know this stuff already with people in contracts. We should know this stuff already with people. You should never take your eye off the prize, which is who you're here to transmute, to go through transmutation, to evolve, to trust the process. You're here for that. What is this? Activated ally. Okay, so these are the Cosmic Conversation cards. The Q and answer cards. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so we are at number 10. So we have the attributes here is hero, mentorship, guide, and superpower. Okay. So it said, y'all don't mind me, I just took my nails off. So it says here, there's a reason you admire certain characteristics. There's a reason you admire certain characters, heroes, or mentors. Those you look up to, represent a golden shadow. They reflect exactly who you are when you act from your highest self, who you are most attracted to right now. It says, who are you most attracted? I'm sorry. Who are you most attracted to? Let me start this over, y'all, because I hate when I feel like I'm chopping up. This is the activated ally. This is number 10. Okay, y'all started off with the 10, right? The 10 of Wands. This is, it's an ending here, a straight ending. So it says attributes here: hero, mentorship, guide, and superpowers. There's a reason you admire certain characters, heroes, or mentors. Those you look up to represent a golden shadow. They reflect exactly who you are when you act from your higher self. It says, who are you most attracted to right now? Call forth your ally. They can be anyone, dead or alive. It doesn't matter. For this conversation, it says activate them. So the potential questions you're going to ask this archetype here is, what's your best advice here? What's your best advice here? Which of your own characteristics do you see in me? Which of your own characteristics do you see in me? Who are my other allies? Who are my other allies? What would you do in this situation? What would you do in this situation? Which one of your attributes can I utilize for what's next for me? Which one of your attributes can I utilize for what's best for me? So again, I'm going to read this again. This is your activated ally. Attributes: hero, mentorship, guide, and superpowers. There's a reason you admire certain characteristics, heroes, or mentors. Those you look to represent a golden shadow. Okay? It says they reflect exactly who you are when you act from your highest self. Who are you most attracted to right now? Call forth your ally. They can be anyone, dead or alive. It doesn't matter for this conversation. Activate them. If you look up to someone more than yourself in a relationship, guess what's going to start happening here? You're going to start praising this person, right? And getting lost in the sauce of the person instead of remaining in oneself and seeing what attributes this person has that you can utilize to help yourself advance and grow. We are using one another. That is what we're going to do to the ends of the earth, the ends of the universe. We are going to use one another. The planets use one another. They intertwine all the time with all this, energy that they step into. We have the new moon and this, the new moon and that. The moon utilizes all our energy. The planets utilize all our energies and all of that stuff. They utilize one another energies. They go retrograde and this energy and retrograde and that energy. You know what I'm trying to say? So I don't know why you feel like in your physical embodiment it was going to be anything different. You forgot. You need to wake up. Stop forgetting. Don't ever forget again. All right, y'all. Hope this message find you well. Love, light, peace, darkness, and in between. Namaste.